it's been crazy. I mean, it's just seeing all the sets and being
Actually,
able to
in
travel.
Action, being able to look at these sets, it's weird. You get there and you're like, wow, this is something I've been working with on paper, and now I'm looking at it. It's just bizarre.
Hello, my name is Michael Copon. I'm the actor, producer of Killer Holiday, playing the role of Melvin Holiday, aka Spider, and I'm excited to be in this movie.
Okay, here goes. Michael, I need you to tilt your head back. Here we go. This is going to be really horrible.
I think I connect with the characters so much more because I've been involved in the production. Because 2 years ago, John and Marty came up to me and they said they had this idea, and from then my mind just started thinking about Spider. Even from the coat and the boots that I wear, I got from London.
Killer Holiday, scene 131/36, take 2.
So many layers to Spider. When I took on this role, I knew right away this character is not one color. He's not even 10 colors. He's like the whole box of crayons. He's every color like that you can imagine, and that's what I love about him, is that you can't hate him. When he does kill and when he does do things, it allows him to feel, because he's so numb from the pain that he's encountered in his life that he's just lost every feeling in his body. So when he does kill and when he does go a situation, he actually feels for that moment and he feels normal.
Start from scratch and action.
He gets so intense and into this character that during practice he'll cry, or he'll become really intense and rage, and I think that's amazing.
Oh, thank you, Rich. Thank you. You're amazing too. Aww, she's amazing. She's amazing. You really are.
I know.
I love vintage Coney Island, and so I modeled the set ideas and gave them to Reed Johns and to Tekken Gurgen and to Carl Soto, and gave them some books and photographs, and they emulated a 20s, 30s carnival. It looked so incredible. You could stand in the middle of our set and look in any direction, and you had real carnival.
Marty wanted these big shots because he's done so many music videos. He wanted to bring that huge music video movement energy to the film.
Keep your arms inside at all times. I'm gonna see if this works.
And here we have the Death Castle.
Come on, guys. Let's check out the Death Castle.
Yeah, let's go in the Death Castle. Guess we're going in here then. Come on. Hey, show me one more time.
Death Castle it is.
Welcome to the Death Castle.
Yeah, this is John Zuber, producer and screenplay.
John wrote this amazing screenplay. They came to me first with it. I read it and I loved it.
When you write a thriller horror movie, one of the basic things you want to do is give the audience, the thriller horror audience, something that they've never seen before. And you want to add as many elements in that you can that will surprise them and entertain them.
I've always been a big fan of mysteries and thrillers and horror films. So it's sort of a psycho mystery thriller horror film.
As long as he knows I didn't take his guitar.
Whatever.
Hey there.
She's back here. Here we go. Thank you. Makeup's done. Right now I'm here with Rachel. Laura, and she's getting ready for her scene. She's a consummate actress and a really, really cool person too. She's sleepy because she had a big scene last night, and she was amazing.
Yeah, somebody pulled up the knife and I was just like, "Ugh," like it freaked me out. Like I couldn't even look at it.
Right, it's traumatic for her.
Say it.
You can cut me. Say it! You can cut me!
Are you ready? We're ready.
Ready
we're
for
ready.
my class?
Okay, so we're ready to go.
91 and 93.
We'll start here. It'll go.
Laura, do you know your lens?
That means backwards. Yeah, 17. Shock, and then not be shocked. She took me aside and said, "Look, I just wanted to know how's my head gonna get cut off?" So that's a good question. 2, 3. She went down to the makeup studio at Lee Comets and got her face plastered, and this is the result. This is Taylor, and she's now part of our office, our production office.
This is my sister Flo. Everybody say hi, Flo. Hi.
Yay! Shut up!
The process was basically taking the live cast off of her and resculpting the eyes open and the mouth open, putting teeth in, and obviously, we casted the teeth and
You casted her teeth.
I casted her teeth and I opened her mouth and I pushed the casting of the teeth in there.
Like I say, slice them, dice them, spill their guts, Sandra.
This is my favorite question, what it's like to work with Marty Thomas. I love this question because it is a blast. He's a very driven, motivated, brilliant director. So it's a lot of fun, and once I was able to prove an ability, he was able to trust me, and now we just have this sort of unspoken thing going on a lot that's really great to have. He's fantastic.
It's a pleasure to work with Marty, and he likes to have fun. I love that.
Did you not want to?
What?
But
Cammy is the half-sister of Spider, who he is basically killing everybody to get to me.
Cammy. It took you away. It took you away from me.
I love scary movies. I've always loved scary movies.
this is where Spider looks through the trapdoor and throws a rope down because he's going after Cammy.
This thing that's happening here. Yep. This will be lit, our talent will be lit, we're solving both problems at the same time.
Okay, everybody settle, please. Settle.
Set.
And action. Good. How was that?
That was fun. Oh, that's what it looks like?
Yeah, watch. Look.
Can we get a playback?
Is that great?
Wow.
I love this shot, Marty Thomas. You are amazing.
I like it too.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then he misses you, and then she's all bounced again. So.
And then that's when you. And then you're on the ground, and then he's like, hit her.
Yeah, and I'm like, just punch her.
You're so stupid. You're as stupid as the rest.
I actually like being behind the scenes just as much as I like being in front of the camera.
Okay, you just want to stabilize this right here against the wall. You're gonna take a step here and move over. And push. Look, there you go. Now tap.
Bitch!
Got it.
It's written in the script that she takes you down first, and then you gain the lead, meaning like you roll her over, now you're on top, and then the headbutt happens, and she rolls out of the way and pulls your arm out, and I hit your arm instead.
You thought I was dead. Hug me.
Oh wow, I can breathe better.
Oh my God, you're
I didn't know we were doing it. Okay.
Sure. I'm gonna need to get down.
Get off me. I pick up a rock to throw at Rachel Lara Taylor, and this is when I find out she's the bad person, and I become infuriated with anger, and I pick up a rock and throw it at her head. And then I lunge at her and we just beat the crap out of each other. It's been a long stretch of emotions for this movie, but it's been so worth it because now it's just watching the dailies and everything. It couldn't be better.
So we're leaving stage 2, which has all the carnival rides and the Death Castle and all of that in there, and coming on to stage 3 here at the studio. And on this stage, we are killing Cody, who's a musician. And Spider, who's got a sense of humor, is killing Cody with his own guitar.
Marty and I would just immerse ourselves in the story, and part of that, of course, in writing a thriller horror movie that's original, is we wanted to be able to kill people in ways that had never been seen before.
They had me chained to a chair with my feet in a tub of freezing cold water for about 5.5 hours.
We had written the kill scene for Cody 3 or 4 times, and we figured out how to kill this guy 3 or 4 different ways. But none of them worked with the story. And finally one day I'm sitting in Marty's living room and I'm like, Marty, I'm sorry, you have to figure out how to kill the guy. I'm done. I can't think of any other, I can't think of any other way to kill the guy. We knew we wanted to use the guitar because it was poetic justice that he gets killed with his guitar. So that's a scene that Marty designed and he wrote it.
Cody, don't stand up! I hate horror movies. I never watch them. I don't see the point in getting scared. But I actually really like making them. I think they're the funnest to make.
I want to pour blood down her face in the shot. Can we pour blood on her face?
Marty, he's very eccentric, and that's great because you got to be creative.
We're gonna try it 2 ways. First, what we're gonna do is match the line angle, and once you do this, I'm gonna cut to you pulling it in the frame. Trust me, it's gonna work. 1, 2, 3, stab!
Jenna Scanlon, who played Taylor's mom, had no idea what she was getting into because a lot of what Marty did was not, necessarily in the script, and we're throwing blood on her and she's screaming and she just played it brilliantly.
And it's like everything's part of a ballet. Let's kill somebody.
All right.
And 1, 2, 3.
Scene 14, take 2.
3. Yeah, it was a good shot. I think it was good. Cut.
One day, one afternoon, I was walking home from the gym, and Marty called me. He said, "Hey, love to see you. Love to see you. Can you come in tomorrow?" Man. So I had to request off work, actually, and went and auditioned again, and right then they said, we'd love to have you, and I was blown away. It was huge for me.
Oh my God, he's so hot.
Hey, how's my lab partner?
Hey, Dylan.
I play Dylan. I'm kind of the cool guy, there to just go to spring break, have a little party. Me and Trevor are very good friends, and I actually have sort of a love interest with Cammy.
What?
Nothing, just...
What?
Your hair. No, nothing, let's go. Let's go.
Julia Beth Stern and her hair. Enough said.
Hello. John said immediately, I think you need to play Wild Jack. You're the only one who knows it, and you're also extremely weird.
You can ask yourself a question. How would you like to see a boa constrictor big enough to eat a man?
Wild Jack's voice inflections come from two people. One of them was a televangelist that I grew up watching, and he used to say, ask yourselves to be saved. Ask yourselves. And another guy who we knew up in, my parents had a ranch when I was growing up, and there was a guy who ran the ranch, and he used to go, that's a serious question.
Fresh, really fresh, you guys. Fresh, action.
Oh, you was in there? We were told it was supposed to be a sunny, delightful afternoon. Instead, we got crazy hurricane rain.
By the end of the second day of steady, constant rain, we were done. We were done with the rain.
We were wet, and it worked.
You know what I hate? Okay, it's early in the morning. First of all, I don't even want to be awake. And I'm going to the crew truck to get my breakfast. I used to get like a breakfast burrito or something. And then I'll go over to the table sitting area. I'll go to fix me some juice. I come back and my breakfast is gone.
It's so much better when it's yours.
Someone,
And it's already all prepared. I don't have to go make it.
Watch out for Rachel Lara.
And then the next shot after this is the reveal.
Okay, so you can shoot that right away. Okay, then when she's looking this direction, because of where Melvin comes in and all that, we get right down here and we put our set piece out of focus in the background.
Yes. Thor Wixom, really open-minded, and you just give him the flavor. He's a great DP. He's fun. Hi. Well, we just blew a fuse or something, and we're in this giant movie studio, so we're wondering what's going on with the power.
The timer just went out.
The timer just went out, they said. So that's what you get for $6,500 a day for 10 hours.
Mark it. Derek is he's more of the socially awkward type of character.
Wait. There's one more.
People, they don't take me seriously. That's my role, which actually isn't too far off from who I am really. I'm normally the goofy guy. I am social. I do like to be social, but you know, some of these moments in the movie are definitely stuff that would happen in real life, except for me dying. That hopefully won't happen. I mean, it will happen, but I won't get killed by a killer movie.
Using poetic justice for the kill scenes is just something that kind of comes natural to the genre. So, for instance, the character of Derek is always looking through his camera, looking through his viewfinder at everything, and so it's kind of obvious. Well, let's stick a knife in the guy's eye.
The night we filmed Alex Mandel, his character Derek's death, his dad Howie Mandel and his mom Terry realized this was the death scene, and they were seeing blood coming out. They left really fast, and I don't blame them. Who wants to see their kid get killed?
As a parent, it's not a day I needed to see. So I'm here today. So there's no death today, right? What are you doing today? Is there? Did you trick me?
No, I don't die
No,
today.
I don't want to see that.
I don't die today.
Even when I go to the screening of the movie, I will close my eyes for that part. But I read the script and I know how it happens. And it
Yeah.
bothers me that it's you. But I'm proud at the same time as bothered. You know what that means?
Yeah, I think I'm understanding a little bit.
He's always understood a little bit.
Fire dance was not even in the script. This was something that Marty wanted to do, and honestly, I had no idea how it was going to fit into the story. But I thought it was a cool idea of having Taylor's character dance in front of a fire.
I put it right here! This is stupid, guys. Are you passing it around in a circle or something? Come on!
I had asked Marty how he was going to shoot sitting around this campfire, and we had very little time to do it because it's a lot of dialogue. And so Marty figured out how to shoot this entire, like 6 or 7 pages in about 45 minutes. And it was just insane to watch. We had this big fire, which was a real fire, and we had everybody sitting around dying of smoke asphyxiation.
Terry Miller's, I could equate him to, I think, a pit bull. He went out to all the department heads and just kept things rolling along. He and John on set were nuclear.
The amazing thing, John is John hands-on while we were on set.
Let's call 48A. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay, thank you.
And you turn toward camera.
Okay.
And then toward camera. All right. So, what's the first thing that happens? Second. As soon as Dylan scares her, what happens? Everybody walks in. Pretty good shot.
I think you did that.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. All right. And that's a cut. Circle it. Circle it.
Oh my god!
Okay, Taylor.
Okay. Hello, it's closed for a reason.
This place is insane.
Taylor! It's...
Definitely abandoned for a while.
I think everybody gets to die on a grand scale, and it looks good on film. And Marty and John know what they're doing. So,
If you watch really closely before the guy gets killed, you will actually see his reflection in one of the pieces of mirror coming toward him. And it was all done in CG, but it's something that Marty insisted on to have that, to sell the shot.
And it goes with 7 years bad luck.
Oh, well, with the amount of mirrors we're breaking, we won't leave this set alive tonight.
It was fun to film too. The shards of glass.
This guy's the greatest actor in the world.
We punching him for Baker?
That's great.
Guys!
I mean, pretty much if you're sitting in a cart like this, and glass is going to be shattered at you, and then you have it on your face, physically in the blood, and it just comes out.
This is the scene where the glass that breaks and kills Adam flies past him and then it bounces on the ground and it hits the little bears. Carl, get it across that. What's that sandbag doing there? Well, get it out. Thanks.
Thank you.
And ready, and it just adds to the tongue-in-cheek comic book sort of flavor I want for this movie.
I get asked this question all the time. Although it wasn't defined in John's script, was Trevor dead before he was hit on the head with a rock, or was that the moment that he died? And I think that question should remain. It shouldn't be answered.
We've been filming everywhere. Like, I mean, we've been on every point of the United States filming, going from set to set. We're up at Brooks, we're over here. We're
66.
Yeah, we're down Route 66, 66.
That's great too.
So here we are in Oatman, Arizona.
That's it, yeah.
And here's Michael Copon right now outside. Here he is. He's getting into character. He's very serious, as you can tell. Camera set, action. Old Route 66, somewhere in Arizona, about 20 miles south of Oatman. Now we're filming our car-to-car stuff with our picture car, and which is over here. And we're rigging that now. The two Rachels here, Rachel Wixom, Rachel Lara, are both very, very fine actresses and did an incredible job in Oatman under extreme pressure, which you have to see. Under pressure.
We really were on a stretch of what was once Route 66 that very few people travel on. We found it on Google Earth.
I have to say I love the car scenes the most. They just look cool.
That's gorgeous.
I love the knife. This is my mojo.
Here we go. The perfect performance. And action! Kimmy!
You know, for me, I really enjoy just being in that moment.
I can feel.
Really feeling the pain of something. Just any feeling that's involved in that scene, I just want to feel it for real.
I did this for you.
Spider.
Yes. Yes. It's me. I'll buy that.
Got a cut?
Yeah, that's great. That was awesome.
This is the first time a motion picture company has actually come here. It's the first time.
Madison, we are now entering the Bottle Tree Maze.
And I'm sure there's going to be many more. When this film comes out, Hollywood's going to be knocking on that door, probably.
Of course.
We went on, I think, a 4 or 5 day road trip across 3 or 4 states and found these locations. And one of the things we found was the Bottle Forest, and we wrote the scene for that location.
You panicked? Sorry, it's 4 in the morning.
People keep talking about seeing like shadows or somebody like right beyond this fence, and then people go and try and see who's there. We thought it was the neighbors, but nobody's ever there. So it's kind of creeping the crew out a little bit.
I always wanted to die in a movie, so this is really, really cool. It's like my dream has actually come true. Everything I've ever wanted has come out of this movie.
Whatever.
There are like 20 guys in that car.
My favorite part about playing Madison, I love the way she's written because she's so insecure and she really, really wants to be like the alpha female like Taylor, but she's just not cutthroat enough. So she'll say something really random and bitchy.
I don't want to be mean or anything, but well, you're really not his type. I'm just saying that as your friend.
And make that a really decisive moment. Hi. Action. Breathe. There you go.
These are people, and they get themselves in a place where they're actually feeling this horror, this agony that their characters are going through.
Working with director Marty Thomas has been so incredible. He is really good at helping you get into the intense scenes. He'll get down and he'll act with you. He has made me feel so absorbed into a scene that I wasn't sure if I was going to be okay when I was done with it.
Action!
And he makes me laugh so hard by the end of it that I can just go back to normal. He's amazing.
I operate a Steadicam there. Some really great, tracking shots as I'm running and Rachel Wixom is running through the bottle maze, and I'm following the killer. That was a real challenge because, there was a lot of times where I had like that much room to shimmy in between with my big camera, the rig and everything, and I was like just inches away from smashing into bottles with my camera.
Thor Wixom's my husband, Rachel Lara's my wife. I'm gonna take this home tonight.
I think the best part about working with Thor Wixom on this low-budget genre movie is that he's married to Rachel Wixom, and we only have to buy one room when we're on the road with them.
You're a man, you're a monster.
We had no idea that the song Monster had so many things in common with the movie. It was really crazy. It was almost like the stars aligned. We wrote about a scarf in a part of the song, and there's a very important scarf in the movie too, which is just crazy. What are the odds? Horror movies are my absolute favorite, so it couldn't have worked out any better, and I'm just so honored.
I'm just your screamer, you're my chance.
Yeah, right.
I really got on
I'm so we got a movie.
Get it!
Best scenes.
Oh my God.
And that started over. That was the day that Jen didn't even get
Only good things. Sorry. What time is breakfast tomorrow?
These nails will break. They scratch and scrape. You're a man, you're a monster. You love like it's a cold war. You have a heart that's like a black hole, but I'm addicted to this monster. You're like a monster. You record and replay my cries, 'cause monsters can't sleep without lullabies. You're dead inside, but you bring me to life, and I can't walk away from your torturous ride. You record and replay my cries. You're my monster and I'm your lullaby.
Popsicles, Christina.
You're a man, you're a monster. You love like it's a cold war. You have a heart that's like a black hole, but I'm addicted to this monster. You're a man, you're a monster. You love like it's a cold war. You have a heart that's like a black hole, but I'm addicted to this monster.